Hello, Facebook Live. What's happening, everybody? Marcus here. It is Thursday morning at about 11. What time is it, Jamie? 11:20, 11:30?
It's 11:20.
11:20. All right. The title of this video is at happy hour time. Well, it's not Jamie's happy hour time, and Jamie and I are here tasting a couple wines. We have a great event coming up this Monday night, which is the Vulture Mono wine tasting. It's $25, so Jamie and I are picking out the wines right now for that dinner. It's on Monday night. It's $25, 4 wines with a dish. We have this great new format of doing wine tastings here. We don't do the formal wine dinner anymore, where it's 4 wines, 5 courses, or 5 wines, 4 courses, $70, $80. We don't do that anymore. We do 4 wines, and 1 dish. And we charge $25 for it, and it is a bargain, and people love it. And our last 2 that we've done, which was 2 weeks ago, this Monday would be 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks before that, has sold out. Both of them have sold out. So we're doing it again this Monday with Vulture Mono. Vulture Mono is a Southern Italian producer. Our friend Benamino, which is one of the vineyards we're visiting when we go in April, which our trip is, I think, just about sold out. I think we have 2 slots left for it. So Vulture Mono. So here's what's happening Monday. We're doing something a little different. We're giving 2 whites, a rosé, and a red instead of a white, rosé, and 2 reds. So we kind of went more white heavy. It's summertime. The dish that we're doing is a wild salmon and corn risotto with that. And if we just had that on the menu by itself, and you would have that by yourself, it would be $16, $17, $18. So that's what a good value these wine pairings are that we do now. It's 4 wines, 1 dish, and it is $25. We still have availability for that. We haven't really promoted it that much. People have already called us and know about it to jump in on that. So these are the wines. I'll do a quick rundown of the wines. Vulture Mono Bocho, which is a blend of Grichetto and Falangina. These are from Apulia, from the boot in southern Italy. This is their Bianco, made with organic grapes. Are all their wines made with organic grapes? Pretty much.
They're all at least practicing.
They're practicing organic. Yeah, Jamie and I were just at this vineyard in last November. We spent the afternoon with Benamino. Really a great vineyard. Awesome people there. And we're going back, like I said, in April, bringing a group of 24 people there. So this is their Bianco. Very simple, really simple. Like if you like lighter wines, a hot summer day, if you're a Pinot Grigio drinker that wants a little more, this is definitely the wine that you should be drinking. There's a touch of fruit in here. It's a very simple wine. Hot summer day, I'm drinking this like crazy. Really awesome stuff. And it's made with organic grapes. The second wine we're doing, we're going to jump into the Falangina, which I don't have open right now. We've had this in the restaurant for a while. Falangina is a grape varietal, indigenous of southern Italy, through Campania and through Apulia. Falangina, very well-known grape down there. Much richer body. This is a great oyster wine, by the way. We love this with oysters. All the wines that we're tasting on Monday night, you can buy to take home full bottles, just like we do on a normal basis here. We have the rack set up. You've been in the restaurant, you've seen it. We sell them by the bottle, by the case. This one's going to be going for $12.99. This one's $14.99 on our list. Next, we have the Lulu Rose, which is this has a really great story. And Benamino, the owner of the vineyard, will be joining us virtually from Italy, from Apulia. It's 8 hours ahead. He said he's a night owl and he would love to join us. So he's going to tell us all about this. Has a really great story, the Lulu. The grape on here is Nero di Troia. Nero di Troia is a grape from southern Italy, which is their claim to fame. Nero di Troia is the very first rosé that was ever made. Was made from Nero di Troia in southern Italy. And then we're going to go right to the red Nero di Troia. This is really good. Tobacco, cherry, good density in this. What did we say the retail price was this going to be? Was this going to be another?
That would be something else. That would be probably around $15.99.
$15.99 or something, yeah. So basically what happens is you come in, we give you 4 wines, we give you a dish. You can order more food if you like. We're doing risotto, wild salmon and corn risotto. If you don't eat fish, we'll make you a different type of risotto. If you're vegan, we'll use a non-dairy Parmesan. We'll use a non-dairy butter so we can accommodate vegans as well, plant-based. We can do non-fish, and we can obviously the feature is the wild salmon risotto, wild salmon and corn risotto, local corn, local organic corn. So You taste the wines, you decide if you like any of the wines, you can take the wines home at retail. So it's like going to a liquor store or wine shop and buying them there. So that's one of the cool things that we can do now as a result of COVID. And Jamie and I have to jump on a phone call here with staff in a couple minutes, and I have a mezcal to taste. What kind of mezcal are we tasting?
Los Vecinos.
Los Vecinos. Mezcal is from southern Mexico, from Oaxaca, typically, right? Does only Oaxaca produce?
Oaxaca produces 95% of all mezcal.
Mezcals, okay. Mezcal is much more smokier than tequila. Tequila really isn't smoky at all. This is smoky stuff, typically. Every now and then you'll get a lower smoke one, but mezcal is known for the smokiness. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. If there's any tequila or mezcal fans out there, drop a comment of your favorite tequila or mezcal, or if you drink it straight, or if you're drinking it in a margarita, or however you like your tequila or mezcal. Or if you're a Sotol fan, which I am. I love Sotol. And Patrick, you turned me on to Sotol. So thank you for that a few years ago. Anything on this?
Yeah, this is really like a woodsy smoke mezcal. This is all artisanal. Small producer, not doing tons of production, but just making a really new to market, fun mezcal. I think is very pretty in the world of mezcals. A lot of them are very domineering. This one's very pretty.
It's less aggressive than sometimes mezcals can be a little too aggressive. I will like a mezcal margarita, but if it's the mezcal's too aggressive, it's like one and done for me. I can see myself having more than one margarita with this.
And this is a blend of not just Espadín. This is some other varietals as well.
Some other varietals. Okay. If you don't know what mezcal is, folks, it is similar to tequila. It is typically much smokier or smoky because they put the agaves with the wood. It's much more primitive than tequila. A lot of these companies still don't have walls on where they're smoking the agave. It's about a week-long extraction. They take the agave heads. And they use several different types of agaves. Good tequila uses Blue Weber, of course. Mezcal, their regulations call for other types of agaves. They take them, they basically put into a pit, put the wood in there, light it up, put the agave heads on top of it, and then cover it and sit there and cook it, slow cook it for about a week. Then pull the heads out and start to crush it. And of course, they came in direct contact with the smoke. You can go on YouTube and check it out. It's really cool. Just look up how to make mezcal making in Mexico, and you'll see literally some of these people digging pits out in the countryside, digging a hole, lighting it, basically making a big campfire, and then throwing the heads in there of agave and covering it up, putting a smokestack in the center, putting dirt on it, and coming back a week later and uncrusting everything and taking these heads out and then extracting. So if you don't know, if you've never seen mezcal made before, definitely do a YouTube search for how mezcal distilled or how to make mezcal, and it's really, really cool. So mezcal is typically, in general, it's a much smaller production. It's like Armagnac versus cognac. A lot less production, a lot less comes into the U.S. Tequilas are the shining star. Mezcal takes second stage to it. But there's a lot of really amazing mezcals, a lot of really amazing Armagnacs, right? So much smaller production houses, much more artisanal. Mezcals are typically going to be much more artisanal than factory-produced tequilas. You get some of those tequilas that come out of huge. I don't even call them distilleries. I call them factories because they're literally pumping out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 different brands of tequila through one of these big distilleries, and they're just mass producing. Mezcal is nothing like that. So if you want something more natural, more primitive, more old-fashioned, more artisanal, mezcal is definitely the way to go. All right, folks, that's it. I have to get onto a Zoom call with our staff, and if you were watching live, drop a comment, #live. If you were on the replay, #replay. And again, Monday night, $25 4 wines from Vulture Mono. $25. It includes wild coho salmon risotto. It's a bargain. 647-3000. Call us, make reservations for that. Talk to you later.